Welcome everyone. I am your man in Japan, Jay Contra, and while I normally talk about Japanese video games, I'm here to talk about a Japanese card game. Because I thought I would take a little break from putting up videos about my trip to Hokkaido, which I hope you're enjoying, and I thought I would talk about Magic, because while I was up in Hokkaido, I can't remember if that video of the hard off that I visited that also had a hobby off where you could find old Magic cards that they kind of seal up and they bunch them up. You can buy about like 800 cards for about the equivalent of $8. So I've already sorted through those, and I thought that the crossover between people that collect old video games like me and that also like Magic the Gathering is probably a very similar set of circles. So I thought I'd reflect on the pre-release. I went to two events for Dominaria yesterday. I went to midnight and the one at 7 o'clock, and I pulled some actually really good cards. So my first pre-release pack, I got these two boys, and I got her. I wasn't really able to figure. Well, did I use her properly? I don't think I ever did. I never actually got her in a proper hand. But she was part of what created my ramp strategy for the midnight pre-release. I didn't use him really because I went green white. This wizard. I got my second pack. I'll talk about him in a second. So I was able to use her. I pulled all like my valuable cards that I got at the pre-release, and so I was able to use her to like inspire a ramp strategy. In my second pre-release kit, I managed to get him, and he was actually quite useful because he had flying, and I love this foiling. The Japanese cards, I would actually love to start doing comparisons between Japanese and English cards, because with the release of Dominaria, the English cards should be getting the same treatment that Japanese cards do. And Japanese cards, it might be hard to tell on the camera, and depending on my streaming quality, I don't know how good it's going to be at 1080p. I don't even think it's going to be 60 FPS, but it's got this really nice matte finish to it that it means that the cards are much more tactile when you're touching them, and when you're moving around when they're not in their sleeves. Obviously, when they're in their sleeves, you probably can't tell the difference. Apparently, we got some $1 uncommons and commons here. Damping Sphere. This ended up costing me a couple games because I misplayed it, but that's $5 for a card right there. I bet that's going to see some play in Modern, I would bet, and Legacy. Then Gilded Lotus was also part of my ramp strategy. This is a $5 rare. I tried to play big creatures in my deck. This also included her, Shalai or Sharai, Sarai. I actually thought she was really good. A part of my ramp strategy was getting up to 6 with her, so that I could get +1/+1 to all my creatures. I also pulled 2 of these guys. These were useless. I didn't even put them in my decks. I remember my first time I pulled 2 of this guy, but I didn't have anything that was good that was in red, so I ended up dumping him too. I got all these kind of useless rares that ended up not being very useful. I ended up not using this, but I ended up using this guy to great effect because I was able to combo him with another artifact creature that untaps artifacts at the end of your turn. So what I was able to do was not only by playing artifacts, because he comes into play tapped. You play an artifact, he comes in tapped. I would then attack, use the other artifact to untap him. Then he's a blocker. He attacks and blocks, and especially when you're at a sealed event, you don't really have a lot of big creatures, and not any big creatures that are coming out on turn 4. I tried using him. He was a bit useless. It could have been useless. Then I got, what was this? Cabal Stronghold. This was part of my insane... I had a black ramp strategy that I was going to try and do, but it didn't really turn out well. Got a holographic Thrawn Portal. I also got some really good dual lands. This was my rare pre-release promo. This will be really useful in my Vampires deck that I run for Standard. I also got the blue-red. What do you call these lands? I don't know. I remember there's shock lands, there's normal dual lands, pain lands. This is just come into play tapped unless you control an islands or a mountain land. I got Squee. I just barely beat a deck that was playing Squee. That was in my first round. And then my store was also doing the store I go to on Saturdays. It does this insane promotion where it not only has the showdown packs, but he'll also put out cards and sometimes old sleeves that he's trying to get rid of that you can choose depending on your placement. I was able to get this promo card from Rivals of Ixalan, and then these are some just holographic. And then there's another one. So that was those are my pre-release pulls. I remember let's see, what did I ended up paying probably about $56, $28. Was it 28? It was like 27, 28 for each pre-release pack. And I ended up pulling, I think this stack altogether is probably worth about $60. I think, if I were to get the best deals, if I were able to, get them at their full price. And I'm sure that price is about to go down as these cards actually start hitting the market and the pre-release prices start going down. But I'm here. That was my pre-release reflection. I'm going to open this box of Japanese Dominaria cards. Let's just take a look at the packaging itself. It's got the katakana, a lot of magic. It's actually, if you don't speak a lot of Japanese, a lot of magic terms come in katakana. And because English cards are so prominent, even in Japan, a lot of people like to use English cards. You can still say things like double strike or tap or vigilance, and people will generally know what you're talking about. Hey, Cristiano, what's going on? You're coming at me from Brazil. What's going on? You play any Magic this weekend? People seem to get really excited about Dominaria. I myself was not really around. I started playing in Ravnica. And then I played some Time Spiral. I played Time Spiral. I didn't even really play Future Sight. I think Future Sight and what was the middle one? Those came out when I went to college and I didn't have any money like I do now to spend on beautiful booster boxes. So I heard that. Oh, thanks, Cristiano. I love your love for my videos. So here we go. We're gonna start opening some packs. I actually want to take the first one a little bit. What I like to do is I like to save one pack. Well, no, okay, we'll do it quick. I'll do that towards the end. Now, something about Japanese booster packs that you should be aware of is that they're in reverse, much like how you read from right to left when you're reading the manga. Apparently you're supposed to pull from left to right. So you see here we've got the token on the top. Right behind it should be the rare. No, wait, yeah, should be the land. We'll keep the rare a little bit hidden. So you've got your commons on the bottom. I just want to show this pack. We'll skip the commons later on. Let's see, where are we getting the uncommons? There we go. Here we go. Oh, we got this. This was actually kind of useful, especially if you could attach it to a wizard, because then you could start dealing some damage. Even without really attacking. Okay, we got him. Okay. What do we got? Oh, Mythic. Nice. Very. So how much is he worth? $3? Okay, I'll take it. $3. Put you over there. Not really anything special in the common, uncommon slot. Let's see. What are we getting here? Okay. Whoop. Let's hide it. Let's hide it. Hide it. Ooh. Nice. We got some red burn. Oh wait. Oh no, this guy really rolled me. He's a 5/3 trample. Oh my god, that guy rolled me sometimes. This I feel got a lot of play at the pre-release, but I got one, but I never really could play the black mana, so I wasn't able to use it all that much. We got that wall. Then what did we get? Hey, we got that multicolored wizard guy. I don't even know how much he's worth, but I really had no plans for him in terms of deck. So that's good. That's cool. What are we getting here? We go. I bought this thinking I would open it by myself, but I ended up, my computer ended up crashing the second I was about to start streaming Donkey Kong Land for the Game Boy, and now for some reason my keyboard doesn't work anymore, so I'm streaming to you using my phone, and I thought it'd be fun if we could share opening a box together. Oh, hey, look at it, Shirai. Nice. Got another one. Probably maybe I could make a deck out of her. Oh, we got a little shiny red land. It's not a mountain. Cool, put those in the shiny. We'll put those shinies in the pile. I haven't really got any valuable uncommons yet. I thought it'd be fun to do a stream outside while opening these packs. But I live near an elementary school, and they're doing this sports festival event right now. So there's this person that's just like yelling over a loudspeaker. Oh, there's $1 uncommon. Got him. Okay, got a red. I don't even really know what he does, but that's cool. We'll keep him. What does he do? I never really saw that much in play. Interesting. Hold on, I just got to keep my cards in order. Yeah, we'll throw the packs on the floor. You did your job, packs. Good job. Thank you. I think how much is Shadai worth? I've got off screen. I have a little price tracker because I think if you're collecting old video games, you're probably worried about the price on a lot of things. So Shadai is worth $7.50. Holy crap. And we got him. Interesting. Oh, shit. Look at you. It's Tefetti. Hey, what up? How much is he worth? He's worth, right now, he's worth $15. Nice. I never pull Planeswalkers. That's really cool. I'm very excited about that. I didn't even pull any mythics in my pre-release packs. Whoa, we got a foil token generator. That's cool. Oh, then we even had the token in the other pack. That's cool. Now, can we get Karn? I think that's going to be the test for this box. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. Also, as a programming note, I do not intend to become a Magic the Gathering channel. I just wanted to try opening a box because I was really excited for Dominaria. What do we get? We got, big Leviathan. And what do we get? Oh, Thrawn Portal. It's a $5, $4 rare. And a cool swamp. I wonder, I don't think the tokens don't seem really that different at all. I mean, we got some kanji on the top. Yeah, they seem, I think the thing about Magic is that I think that's the consistency about it. Is I think the art is the same everywhere. I've never heard of a Magic card that had a different art depending on the region. And so that's actually why a lot of people play with different language cards, is because you can tell the art. You can see, okay, this is the bodyguard. I know what it is because it's got the same art. The text is almost irrelevant as long as you've memorized what the card does. The problem for me at pre-releases is that what happens is my Japanese is okay, but it's still not quite at the level where I can quickly, oh, nice. I can't quite quickly read the text on a card. So I kind of have to depend on my smartphone and kind of guessing like what the card does. And so that has caused a couple of embarrassing moments. But nothing's embarrassing about a green-black dual land. So I think, these dual lands seem incredibly cheap. Like, I think they're going for like, what, $4 or $5? That seems super cheap to me for what is, I think, I think it's slightly better than a Pain land, if I'm going to be honest. What do we get? Oh, we got that spell. Okay, we got another one of him if we want to do a sport deck. And what's our rare? There we go. Let's see, Benalia is even there. We got, okay, Benalish Marshall. We got him $1.50. That's okay. That's cool. I think, how much did I pay for this box? So it's, unfortunately, there is no alpha investments in Japan. I know you can get Rudy. Apparently, if you're a patron, and you have him open the packs, you can have him send those packs to you for, the $70. Maybe you pay shipping. I can't remember what the deal is. Whoa, there's a $5 uncommon. But in Japan, booster boxes tend to go for about, I'd say about $100, $110. Oh, and there she is. How much is she going for? Jaya going for $6. There we go. Nice. I want to really make a red legacy deck. And I might put her in it just so that I can have a Planeswalker. We got the dampening sphere. I might, this is, I don't think you should be buying Magic cards to invest or anything unless you got the money and you're doing the old stuff. But I think it's a really cool, that was an $11 booster pack. I do think, I have this weird thing because I've been watching Star Trek The Next Generation, where they often talk about how human beings have evolved past the idea of pursuing material wealth. And so I try to adopt that philosophy, but damn if it isn't fun, paying what ends up being like $2 for a booster pack that has $11 worth of cards in it. And I think a lot of people have similar feeling. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Whoa, and there we go. There goes Karn's Time. Oh man, I remember this is a callback to Time Spiral that I love. This is going to Karn's Temporal Sundering. This is going for about what, $2. Nice. And we got a little Teferet token. What even is this? Whoa, and a holographic planes. Nice. Very cool. So, you know, I think Japanese holographics, I don't know if it's new stuff, but I don't notice any curling or anything. This already got a little bit of a curl to it. Let's compare that to the rare. Yeah, the rare is flat. Yeah, look at that. You can't even see it when you put it with the Dominaria box. But even the foil's already experienced a little bit of curling. But the curling is obviously not as bad as it would have been in the English version, except I think Dominaria, I think the English cards will not experience the curling. Hold on. Oh, there we go. And again, let's skip past the commons. Remember, Japanese commons are on the bottom of the pack. Get some uncommons. Oh, wow. Okay, Icy Manipulator. This, man, I almost beat a guy using an Icy Manipulator, but he got me in the end. We got that draw book. Then we get, oh, what's this? Torugaru. Anything? I don't even see it. Oh, $2. And honestly, you know, the reason I bought the booster box was because, for one, you know, $110 on, you know, what would normally be. I think my store, if you buy a box, I think it's $120, give or take the exchange rate. And so I bought the box because I'm trying to go for complete Japanese sets. And I feel like this is the easiest way. And, you know, and with the fun value. Oh, and I wasn't even thinking. We go straight for the rare. And we get the Jin. Do we get anything? I can't even see it on the price list. I'm not even paying attention. I don't even know. I don't even know how much this guy's worth, but cool all the same. Any good uncommons? Meh, not really. Did any of you guys watching go to the pre-release? I'd be excited to hear some stories. I love hearing about the decks, the crazy decks that people like to put together. My decks, let's see, my first deck was a, green-white ramp, trying to get out big green creatures. I got that guy that could reassign combat damage as though it weren't blocked. I thought that was pretty cool. It's almost better than Trample. This guy came in handy my second game, which was, what was I even playing? It was, oh yeah, blue-white, kind of control-y, but mostly blue-white control aggro, if that makes any sense. Oh, this guy. Okay, whenever he attacks, oh yeah, some guy tried to use this against me, but he could never quite get the coin flip right. And weirdly enough, you know, in Japan, they don't really seem to do coin flips in Japan. At least at my store when I was playing, the guy that I was facing, he pulled out the giant, and what he did was he would roll dice. I guess because, you know, Japanese coins, you've got the 500 yen coin, but the 500 yen coin is pretty thick. And so it doesn't really exactly feel comfortable when you're flipping it. It's not like a quarter. Like in America, we've got the quarter, which is perfect. It was like the quarter was almost designed to be flipped. But in Japan, I mean, you could flip a 100 yen coin, but it's kind of small. So it's kind of hard to flip properly. Okay, cool. We got a nice little land there. Is that Merfolk? Is this guy Merfolk? Yeah, he's a legendary Merfolk. I wonder if people are going to start putting him in decks. Oh, look at that. We got the Fall of the Thrawn. Nice. We got some dollar card. Do we get it? No hollows. We got a little Talarian Academy. That's cool. I love the lands in this set. My favorite lands out of all sets are always going to be Ravnica. I generally try and get rid of the excess lands, but I always keep my Ravnica Return of Ravnica lands because Ravnica is my favorite set. Let's see, David coming in. Oh, you got Karn, David? Shit, man. Oh, 2-1. I ended up going, I think I went 3-1. I might have even lost all of my games in my midnight pre-release. But I ended up going 2 for 2. I actually beat one of the better players. I actually beat 2 of the really good players on my second pre-release. Oh, this saw a lot of play. I think this was in the top deck that was at my pre-release. I don't even know how much. Yeah, this is really good because I think let's see, whenever it dies. Okay, yeah, he passes on to the next creature. What is even? Oh, +3. This is really good for aggro. Although I unfortunately did not pull it. Hold on, I want to see David's comment. This is my first time trying to read comment. Oh, I can't even. I guess the comment comes up and then sorry, David. I remember you pulling Karn and you going 3 for 3. Was it 3 for 1? Now, how did your store distribute the prize packs? Because what my store did both times was it was more or less everyone got a minimum of 2 packs. If you won, you would get you won like 4 packs, and at the midnight release you won 3 packs, and then everyone else won 2 packs regardless of their rank. In the 7 o'clock pre-release, in the second pre-release, this guy came in really handy. My first, in the second pre-release, there were the showdown prizes that the store would give out, like excess foils, excess sleeves. Oh, look at you, black and white, and then it was like 4 packs for first place, 3 packs for second place, and then 2 packs for everyone else. But I have heard about people at certain stores. Basically, what happens is I know Wizards gives you 2 packs as prize support for every entrant, but I know what apparently some stores did was you basically won a box. I think there were so many people that the first prize was a box, and then everyone else got. I don't even think they got packs. They might have gotten 1 pack or something. Okay, we got Gerard. Oh, we got him. Yeah, we got him. I guess he's like a what, worth $1. Did we get? Oh, we got a holo. Nice. Oh, holo rare. So is it Detarame? No, let's see. That's canon. Someone's canon is probably what, $2? I don't even know. Someone's got to tell me the price on that, because usually what happens is with stuff with names, like with this guy, because the name's all in katakana. So I can look him up pretty quickly. But for a lot of stuff that I don't know the name, usually the translations aren't very loose. They usually make a lot of sense. Let's see. Or what is this? Desperate attack, attack or something. That's cool though. Any cool? I kind of skipped. No, nothing super good in the uncommon slots. Let's see. Let's open you up. Is there any way? I wish I could read comments better on this. I think that's the one thing about streaming from the phone, is that it's really hard to look at comments. I'm just gonna play around a little bit. Excuse me for a second. Let's see if we can show, because I can kind of read them as they come up. Yeah, that's it. I guess I could pull it up on my. Oh, I didn't even see what that was. I didn't even see what that. Haphazard bombardment. Oh, it's Mythic Spoilers. What I've got is I've got the price list from. Maybe I can. I've got the price list over. You can see the little bit of my MacBook's kind of sticking out. I've got the price list up on my Mac because I'm just interested in seeing what the value of everything is. Let's see that bombardment. Do I see it anywhere? Bombardment. I'm just gonna mindlessly. I don't even see it. No, yeah, I don't see it on the spoiler. So oh man, oh look at you, We got a little 3. I wish. Oh, see, this would have been really good if I had pulled this card in my black ramp idea, because I got that land. I got Cabal, I got the Cabal land, and then I got 44 cents. God damn, David, you're killing me. Well, I guess it's MTG Goldfish that's killing me. This would have been really good if I could have gotten all that black mana in my pool, but whatever. That's lamenting for a past time. Got to look forward. Can't be like Karn and do a time spiral, or we're gonna start breaking the planes. See anything? Yep. Oh, got another rod. Got this guy. This guy, I saw a lot of play. There were definitely a lot of token Saproling decks. Well, we got Deanna. I like to call her Moira for some reason. I think because she reminds me of Moira from Bioshock, but from Fallout. Oh, and then we got nice. This will be great. I've got 2 of these now. That'll go really good in my white-black vampire deck. Cool. Oh, I guess something I also wanted to point out was Japanese packs are very different. I don't know what it's like with other languages, but in Japan, for some reason, yeah. When she came out, I was like, I would always get rolled. Like, it was really tough trying to fight her. But so, like, you can see here on the Japanese packs, they have this, like, I guess, I've never actually seen a shop. Well, no, that's not true. I noticed at Japanese hobby stores, if you find the ones in the mall, they will have them up, like, like you'll find at like Walmart or at other big box retailers. Magic packs only come like this. In America, sometimes you got the packs that don't even have this top. In Japan, all packs come like this. You've got a little see up here. You've got this says it's the Japanese version, but except for the language, virtually everything else is identical except for this here. I do wish, God, I was just thinking about how I would love to play Magic online because the only chance I have to play Magic is, Friday and Saturday. But I've started to really get back into Magic. So, oh yeah, and and in America it comes in the cardboard covers, but I've never seen a Japanese pack come in a cardboard cover. That was so. I remember buying Pokemon packs back in the day, and I would, because I would go to like Walmart and I would, spend my allowance on the cardboard covered Pokemon cards. Oh, look at you! Oh, the Explorer. There's definitely some idea. I think they could probably do something cool with her. I've got this deck idea rolling around of doing legendaries. Oh, look at you! Nice foil uncommon. Yep. Oh, I think we're about halfway now. Wow, this has been flying by. Yeah, David. So I guess I could talk a little bit about. So what stores have you gone to? I was in Sapporo. This was when I was doing my Heart Off videos, which will be coming out next week. Oh, this saw a lot of play. This is really good. I went to Mint and Mandarake in Sapporo, and Mint. Yeah, they had the same thing. They actually what they did. Oh, this guy. Oh, and then we got Jaya's play. Akihabara and Osaka. Yeah. I know Mint's pretty big. Did you go to Hareruya? I went to Hareruya in Sapporo, and what they had was they had a vending machine. What did it was like a vending machine, and so it was like a normal Japanese vending machine, and they actually had booster packs come out of the vending machine. I remember you could buy, I think, a pack of Innistrad for like $20. And you didn't even have to like go online or anything. You just put your $20 into the machine, and you ended up with a pack of Innistrad. Let's see. Where is Hareruya in Tokyo? I've never been to I don't think I've ever been to a magic shop in Tokyo. I've only ever been in Fukuoka. Oh, this guy really useful. Oh yeah, and then we got the Jin. There we go. He's like a 60-cent card at best. He's cool. I love this artwork, but damn, it still absolutely boggles my mind that a card's value has almost no connection to how cool the artwork is. But I guess it's cool for collectors. I bet there are some cards, especially the alpha and beta cards, that are bought up because of their artwork. But especially for the modern cards, I'm really surprised that there's no correlation, because I love the artwork on some of these cards. Because, Hareruya, the shop I went to, it didn't really have a lot of boxes of anything that was not standard, but it did have a couple of packs that weren't in standard, some old packs. I did end up going to Mint in Sapporo, and what it had behind, a nice plastic case. It had encased were a pack of antiquities, and I want to say the dark maybe. I think antiquities was like $200. It was insane. And antiquities, the thing about Magic, Japanese cards, is that I think it was Mirage that was the first set that was printed in Japanese. So there we go. We got the Mirari conjecture, right? Mirari. It's a dollar rare. Just paid $3 for that. That's okay. I love having all the cards, especially for standard, because I like to tinker with decks. I like to make crazy decks, so it's okay. What are we pulling out here? Oh, this guy. This I really want to use with the artifact creature that comes in for 4 with 7/7. Use this to untap him, use him as a blocker. Oh my god. I've got some crazy deck ideas boiling. She could be pretty good, especially I want to play like blue-white control. I think that'd be really fun. And we got the Scryland. We got this guy. Oh, wow. Okay. Every time you attack some blocks, you can pull a card. Interesting. Northwest Shinjuku. Okay. Where were you staying, David? Because, oh, there we go. Speak of the devil, and he appears. This guy. See, what I want to do is I want to do a combo. I'm going to do a combo with these two guys. I think there's a lot of potential there. That's good. Because I remember when I was, you're right in that I guess if Harido is in Northwest Shinjuku, I remember when I first came to Japan, we were staying in Chuo. Well, I guess Chuo's not that far from Shinjuku, but it has been a while. Oh, Weisschwarz? How do you pronounce, how do you pronounce that? I like to pronounce it super German. I like to play Weisschwarz. And is that actually played outside of Japan? Because I've seen it getting a lot of play at the local shop that I play Magic at. What do we get? Oh, I don't even know. Let's see, my Chino Noba. That's an enchant. We got a blue enchant. And we got normal land. But I think what's played at my shop. My shop, the Magic community is. I guess it's. Let's see. We had about 10. I want to say people. White shorts. We call it Weiss. It's okay. See, yeah, okay. SoCal. I guess I can see it being there because you've got a big population there. I actually don't know exactly how big it is at my shop, but it's big enough to where they seem to be supporting it. Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty big at the shop that I go to. You go in, there's like a whole wall of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, almost. I keep thinking, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a Planeswalker. Nah, it's just him. And what we get, okay, we got the mending of Dominaria. How much is that? I can't even see it. It's really hard. Okay, we'll put you off to this side. Probably $1 or $2. Didn't see it a lot at the pre-release. Okay, now what I want to do is, just in case, what I like to do is I want to create a binder that I can fill with all of these. I'll put them in the card protecting pages. But in order to do that, what I want to do is I want to put a booster pack, a nice clean booster pack that has been cleanly opened. I want to put that on the front of the binder. I saw some guy do it when he sold in his collection to Alpha Investments. No, all right, that's not very clean. That wasn't clean at all. We'll figure that out later. Okay, we got him. I gotta count this. 2 Time of Ice. David, did you end up pulling any the Antiquities War? I want to get the Antiquities. I've got an idea. I've got a Revel in Riches deck that I constructed for Standard, and I think the Antiquities War could be really useful. Oh, speak of the devil. And it appears. Holy shit, that is bizarre. Right there, this is the card I want. It's almost invaluable to me, because what would happen is Revel in Riches is I would make like 9 tokens. I would never quite get the 10 that I needed to win with Revel in Riches. So what would happen was, if I could have 9 5/5 attacking artifacts, like, you're just done at that point. Like, that's your finisher. That's a really cool win condition. Antiquities War, I didn't see anybody pull it at the shop that I was at. So this is, it's about, I think that might be as clean as we can get. Oh, I guess, hold on. Before going on, I guess I could bring this up. Another thing that is unique to Japanese packs, and is something that you'll notice if you visit Japan in general, is a lot of plastic items that have seals on them have this little cut here that you can use to open. We'll use that to open next time. But here we go. Let's see, what did we pull? What did we pull? Oh, we got her. I remember she got some play. Sarah Angel, nice. Can't believe she's been downgraded to uncommon. Though I guess she doesn't have quite the rares abilities. There we go. The Allosaurus. Let's see what we got nice little hollow common. Very cool. Okay, so see here, I was talking about that tab. Let's pull it. Let's see how. But then sometimes if you just pull it, you might be able to get the whole thing. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't really help you out. Sometimes if you're really slow with it and you apply it properly, you can open up the whole pack quite easily. Let's see, what are we pulling? Oh, we just saw the mountain. Oh, the English boosters have that too? Oh, okay. There we got Time of Ice. Wow, I can't believe. I guess they must to simplify the logistics. I guess they must just print the packs all the same. Whoa, and there we go. We got Joyda. There we go. How much is she worth? $5? Eh. $5 mythic. I'll take it. I'll take a mythic whenever I can get it. Here we go. Do we have any of her? Okay, I'm gonna save her for last because I'd like to put her on the front of the binder. We've got 6 packs left. What are we pulling? What are we pulling? Oh, we got a goblin token. That'd be cool. We pulling. Oh, we got that. See, and then I made the mistake. I kept thinking this creature type was wizard. I thought that one that whenever you play legendary cards, or whenever you played, what was it, historic cards, and she you can end up, I think, like scrying, or you can end up making the opponent discard 2 from the top of their deck. I thought she was a wizard, and I thought this guy was a wizard, and I wanted to combine him with the rod, but it didn't turn out. Apparently, that did not work. Oh, and then we got the first eruption. I pulled that in my pre-release, but I don't mind having a second one. Now let's see. We got Karn. Hey, Sonic P, what's up? You play any Magic, Sonic P? Can you even open this from the top? Let's see. I'm very interested in how this works, because in the English packs, it's actually quite easy to open something from the top, but I don't believe that is the case with these Japanese packs. Yeah, see, because it's got the solid, you've got the cut here, and then you've got the solid. I'm gonna try, I wanna be very sneaky with this pack. I'm not even, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think I just wanna be safe and have a nice, clean, open pack. I've been okay, Sonic. I hope you've been enjoying my adventure to Hokkaido. This is a little break. I won't be posting a Hokkaido video this week. But that might start, actually, I don't think, it'll be a couple weeks actually before I return to my Hokkaido videos, simply because I want to do a lot of streaming. I've got Golden Week coming up, so I've got a 6-day vacation coming up, and I wanted to do a lot of streaming. I am going to have to buy a new keyboard. Part of the reason why I'm doing this box opening is because I was going to stream a couple of Game Boy games that I picked up in Hokkaido, but then I was about to hit I was about to click the streaming button, and my computer crashed, and it no longer recognizes my keyboard, so I gotta buy a new one or something. This guy, he could be okay. He could be okay. Let's see, what is he? Tishar, he's worth the pack, $3, $3.50. And of course, all of these prices are going to go down. It's really exciting to pull open packs when a set is even, and this is insane, like being able to pull open packs, right after a pre-release. I think that's cool, and I bet that's the standard that they're going to do going forward. And it's cool, but it does kind of inflate the value of everything, because prices are just going to plummet once, and especially considering how many Dominaria boxes are being printed, because people are so excited about the set. They know that these are going to be really sought after cards, so they're probably, the printing presses are probably on full steam ahead. Oh, look at that. We got a champion. Got a chump. We get, nope, no foil. So I expect Dominaria cards to kind of really plummet in value, but it is fun to see how much you can get even before the set is even officially released, which, I mean, I guess, are there even really any standard events happening right now? Oh, seal away. Did we even find, holy shit, 1 seal away in the entire box? Are you serious, game? Are you serious? Oh, this guy, he saw a lot of play, and he actually rolled me a couple times, especially when you pay for his kicker. People would get him, like, on turn 20 or whatever, and then it's like, oh, here's a 10-10 that, like, it's not only, what is it? It gets, yeah, you make him a 10-10, you get him the counters. Oh my god. Oh, and a nice red-white dual land. I love it. I love red-white. I really wish I could make a competitive red-white deck. I remember going to a Legacy with my old Ravnica red-white deck that I like to play with, and boy, did I get rolled. Apparently, the deck that you can use to play your friends in kitchen table Magic in this very slow, like 5-person multiplayer games. Apparently, those do not really work in Legacy. That was a hard lesson that I had to learn. Wow, 1 seal away. I can't believe there's only 1 seal away in this entire box. I mean, we'll see. Maybe we'll pull another one. Oh, and we got the sword. The sword. This is really good. This ended up, I think, ended up in the top deck of what one at my store, because it gets what, +1/+1 per lands, right? Let's see, creature cards that are equipped. Yeah, for however many lands you get. Man, this is deadly, especially, oh my god, this could really pair well with that trample guy. Oh my god. Oh, that's a good idea. Holy shit. God, that's a deck. All right, here we go. Second to last pack. Here we go. We'll open it in Japanese fashion. Using a little, I'm going to call the urethra because that's what it kind of reminds me of. Hope YouTube doesn't ban me for using medically accurate terminology. Let's see, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? Oh, I love Umezawa. Oh, wow, interesting. This is interesting. Okay, so if you look at here, you would think, so this is very interesting. And this is, I guess, a test to, a weird, interesting localization choice, because so you've got the name here. You've got Umezawa Tetsu. So you would think this is a name. Virtually every other name. Let me see if I can find another card with a name. So you look at here. We've got Joyra. Her name is written in katakana, obviously because it's an English-ish kind of name. You got Joyra. You've got it written out in the katakana, and you would think, oh, they would treat all names equally. Not so. Here we've got a character who looks pretty Japanese. I would guess that it's a Japanese person, or based on what the artist had in mind and what the character designer had in mind was a Japanese person. And so what they've done is they've actually turned the name into kanji. And I wonder if they did that. I don't know if this person, it's a legend, so I don't know if, this character has been printed before. I'm not super familiar, but they ended up printing Umezawa Tetsu, or Tetsu Umezawa in the, I guess, the American reading. They actually printed out their name in kanji. That's very interesting. I actually didn't realize. I've played with this guy before, but I didn't really pay attention to the name. I just paid attention to the art. Oh, and then we've got Urza's Ruinous Blast. How much is that even worth? $1.50. And we got a cool holo. Oh, nice. Nice holo champion. Nice des. This is actually part of my second pre-release strategy, where I wanted to get a lot of 1-power creatures, so that way I could aggro through blockers. But it was, I think, probably the better of the 2 decks that I constructed. So we have 1 pack left. This is it. This is the one for all the marbles. We have not pulled, and I'm very disappointed that I've not been able to pull either Karn or Mox Amber. This is not really a great box, now that I'm thinking about it. However, I had fun doing this, and I can't wait to actually start sorting the cards and then putting them. Oh my god, I just find it very therapeutic to open up packs and then sort out all the cards. I'm trying to keep this. Oh, this isn't going to turn out well. I guess if I kind of, I might have to open. I'm going to go to draft next weekend. I might have to open the packs better there, or maybe just buy another Dominaria box. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, Mox Amber. Let's do it. Let's get Mox Amber or Karn. Come on, buddy. Come on, baby. Oh, just nicked the token. Oh, well. I actually, I tend to throw my tokens away. I don't know. I'd be interested. What do you guys do with your excess lands and tokens? I keep my lands so that I can build decks, but I ended up just throwing out the tokens because I'm an old school Magic kind of guy. I don't really have time or the space to store tokens. Here we got him. What are we pulling? Oh, wow. Speak of the devil, and he appears twice. There we go. What do we get? Ah, shit. Oh, we got Lich's Mastery, though. That's pretty cool. I actually have an idea for a Legacy deck with Lich's Mastery. So, boy, all right, that's it. Nothing crazy. It's solid, though. The Dominaria box was solid. And you know what? Maybe if I end up being able to sell all these, I would love to have some crazy, I'm gonna try and think of a scheme where I of a scheme where you sell off all the rares, you just keep buying boxes until I complete a set. That might actually make for a very interesting video. Okay, so we got Lich's Mastery. That's like $1.50. I feel like that should actually be worth more. So then we got just a common foil. That's cool. I mean, how much are common foils worth? Like, I think you can buy them for like 50 cents at my store. There we got Urza's Ruinous Blast. That's what, $1.50. Yeah, all right. So we'll keep the buck cards up top. Then we got Mythic, we got Joyda. Not exactly I don't know if it's going to be like a booster box game, David, but it's just for like I want to have complete sets. And I think maybe the easiest way to do that would be to buy a box and the rarest cards, because this whole box did not have a Mox Amber, it did not have a Karn. So that's, those together are worth what, $60? Like, holy crap. All right, so we got this guy, we got the sword. How much is the sword worth? Like $1.50 maybe? I actually don't know about that. I'm trying to look up all these. I don't see. Maybe I wonder if Dawn Glare. Hold on, allow me a second to off screen look up Dawn Glare. I want to see if Dawn Glare actually has. Using the visualizer, I want to see if we can pull up a visualizer and see if we can see if it's been updated to include Dominaria. And it seems that it has. I'm going to pull up the visual. Hey, see you later, Sonic. I hope you enjoyed the video. So here we go. How much is the sword worth? We got everything up that's everything above $2. How much is the sword? I don't even see the sword here, man. I don't see. We've got Joyra. She's worth what? $5 according to Dawn Glare, according to TCG Mid. Let's see. We got the lands. This is worth what? $3. Yeah, $3. We'll put it there. We got. We didn't even get the demon. Didn't even get Cabal Stronghold. Wow, this is worth $6 on TCG Mid. Interesting. Okay. All right. We'll keep that there. We've got. We didn't get two Shirai's, but we got this guy. How much is he worth? He's worth about $4. So hold on. All right, I'm trying to. Man, this is all right. Let me move some packs. I want to see Black Blade. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm just my assumption is that if I don't know what it is, if it's not a big card, it seems like rares. It seems like Dominaria rares seem to be worth about like what, $1.50. Is that good in terms of Magic sets? I actually only really got back. I played a bit of Return to Ravnica, and then I started playing when Ixalan came out. When I moved, I used to live in a place that didn't really have, it didn't have any shops. Like the closest place would be to go to Fukuoka. So I would occasionally go to Fukuoka and play in a pre-release, once in a while. But now I live, 20 minutes from a store. So I'm able to play pretty regularly. We've got this bad boy. Is he worth anything? We'll call him, he's worth $1, maybe. I don't see him anywhere. What's the biggest rare in this set? The most expensive rare is probably Shirai. Wow. Or I'm just going to call her Shirai because that's when I was playing him, you'd always be like, oh, Shirai, because that's, just how you would say. Then we got the Antiquities War. This is worth what? $3? $2? Okay, we got the Mending of Dominaria. Yeah, $3 or $2. Keep it over there with all the rare sagas. What even is this? Hold on, excuse me while I go through the visual. I don't even see it on Dawn Glare, so I'm gonna say it's worth what, $1 or $2. Put it up there. Then we got this bad boy. This bad boy I would not sell because I want to use him. He's worth what, $4? I will put him there. Yeah, not quite 3, not quite 4, maybe. Yeah, okay. Then we got this guy. We got this saga. Is this even? No, this is a rare. I don't see it in the spoiler, so I'm going to say it's worth $1. Maybe. And I think the store that I play at, yeah, this guy's worth $1. They, I think, offer about 25% of what they'll sell it for. So I think the booster box game that I have in mind is going to be really hard, especially if you're selling what is a $2 card. You're selling it for, if you're lucky, 30 cents. And I wonder if I might get a deal just because, you got the buy a box promo. I bought the box. I don't know if they're doing that in Japan or something because I didn't get, I pre-ordered my Japanese box of Dominaria, and I did not get, I don't know if it's because I wasn't fast enough in pre-ordering, or if it was just because, I'm going to just talk and pull out these foils. I don't know if it's because I didn't pre-order fast enough and they ran out of the promo cards, but I didn't get a promo. I don't know, like, were those limited? So we got another promo, Shadai, and we got her at 7. So we're going, I think, so let's see how much. How much is she worth? I think she could see some play, but I don't think she's worth a ton. No, yeah, I'm not seeing her. I don't think she's worth a ton. We'll put her up in the bulk rares. This is personally going to be very useful. This is about a $3 card. This bad boy right here, how much is he going to be worth? I don't see him either, so we'll say, $1.50 maybe. Yeah, $1.50. We got him in the foil. I don't see him. He's not. And we didn't pull Lyra. So we didn't pull the big hitters. We didn't pull History. We did pull Teferi. That was, that's a big, that's a $15 card. Where did Teferi go? So we got that mythic. Yeah, there we go. We got Teferi, so that's a $15 card. We got 15. I think we got $20, at least in the mythic slot. Did we get any other mythics? Make this easier instead of just constantly. We got her. How much? But she's not even. She's worth what? $7, just as much. Yeah, I guess you're right, David. I think you're probably right on that one. So she's worth like $7. So she's on the same level as Shadai. So we got, we'll put the big ones up there. So any other mythics? Yeah, him, but he's like worth what? $3 probably, $3-4. Yeah, we'll put him up in that slot. Any others? I think the streaming, I really wish YouTube streaming quality would be a little bit better. I don't know if it's the phone's fault, but everything looks a bit blurry, but I guess you can tell just from the art. Put these together. So this is, the foil's got to be worth what, $2-3 maybe, if you're lucky. So we'll pull up. We got him. He's, he's junk. I don't want to say, no, he's not junk. He's just bulk. Just because he's bulk doesn't mean he's useless. We've got the black-white. Is she a knight? Yeah, she's a knight, but I don't see her. So what, $1 or $2? Not too many doubles. That's actually really cool. And it's actually, I think, really cool if you want to complete a set like I do. Okay, so she's bulk. We've got the passing around sword, the village bicycle sword. This is going to be worth, what, $1.50. We've got the Fall of the Thrawn. Don't even see it. Okay, we'll call it $1.50. We've got the giant, the flipping giant. I think there's a lot of possible potential with this guy just for crazy decks. Not seen him, so we'll call him $1.50. Don't see this guy either, so yeah, call it $1.50. We've got this guy. I don't see him. I don't know, Davey. Yeah. So this is what? This is $1.50. Then we've got Temporal Sundering. This is $2. Put it over there. Then we've got Dampening Sphere, which is $5. I can't believe this uncommon card, which we pulled one of in the whole box, is more valuable. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for hitting that. My camera setup is a bit janky. This is a $5 card. Wow, that's insane. I think that does kind of speak to the development of the set, though, that you were able to get a $5 card like that. We got another $2 card. Got this dual land, which I'll just say is worth, $3 or $4. It's in the $4 slot. Then we got the Temporal Gateway, which maybe it'll see some play in limited. Standard, I guess it's possible in standard. So we'll say $4. And then we got the very colorful wizard. Although I do not see him anywhere, so I'm guessing people don't really want him. So we'll call him $1.50. All right, so we'll pull them all. We'll pull everything together. We'll do the super rare stuff last. We'll do the $5 stuff last. Anything above $5. So we pulled one box. I'm gonna, excuse me while I move all of these around. I don't want to chip the edges just in case I ever do, in my old age, want to get rid of all these. So So how are you feeling? I'm sorry I missed your last comment while I was moving around, David, but how do you feel about Dominaria? I think I kind of got the hype bug, not necessarily because I knew a whole lot about what was going on in the set, but just because people seemed really excited about it. I thought it was cool to go back to, the plane of Urza. I pulled a lot of Urza's commons and uncommons out of some, Japanese sealed packs. I mean, not sealed original packs, but just they get like 800 cards, put them together. You pay $8. I was able to get a lot. I was able to complete a good set of Urzas, just a whole block out of those. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, about 23, let's just say dollar cards. So this is about $23. This is about, that's about, 25% of the box. I mean, box is $110. We'll just say like $30. Some of them are going to be $1.50. So we go $30 for this stack. So that's not bad, to be honest. I mean, the foils, how much are foils? How much are foils worth? We'll say the foils, $5 maybe if we got that foil in here as well. So nah, $5 seems way too high. Say $1. We're not even gonna worth it. See, I wish I'd come in during Kaladesh. Amonkhet and Ixalan. I love Ixalan. I love the flavor of Ixalan. I understand that the power level isn't super high, but for me, I think there's going to be a lot of nostalgia for Ixalan come 5 years from now. So I might end up just buying a box and sitting on it, especially when it rotates out of standard. Just because I'm going to want to open those packs, because even though they're not valuable, there's a lot of nostalgia associated with that. And that's actually why I want to buy a box of Mercadian Masks. Even though Mercadian Masks is actually quite valuable now for a box, even though the power level of Mercadian Mask is actually quite low. So we got Dampening Sphere, so that's 5. So let's see. So this stack we'll say is worth $30. So we got 5, like 9, let's say 12, 15, let's say 16. This guy wasn't even worth anything. Yeah, we'll put him, so it's like 30. Yeah, all right, well, so we'll keep him 30. So it's like $16, $20, 24. Let's just say, wait, hold on. I gotta go back. David, I actually don't know how I feel about masterpieces, because I feel like if you think back to Zendikar, which I wish I had been in Magic at Zendikar it was Zendikar, right, where they started having the treasure packs that were full of stuff that of the old cards. I feel like that started getting people excited in the masterpieces. And honestly, I think it's cool that they're kind of bringing stuff back into standard and reprinting old cards that are valuable. But if you're going to do masterpieces, they need to be like, Wrath of God is not a masterpiece. It's not like, or an invocation. It shouldn't be on that level. If you're going to be reprinting stuff and you're going to be putting one in every like 10 boxes or like 15 boxes, it needs to be Force of Will. And honestly, I think they need to be printing more Force of Wills, to be honest. So we'll see, okay, so 5, 9, 14, 17, we'll say 20, even out that, 20, 23, 26, 29. So we'll say this is about 30, $35. So okay, so we've already got half the box's value we've got in these stacks. So this is about, we'll say 30, and we'll say we'll say like 33. So we got $60 right here. So this is half the box. We've already gotten back 50% of the value. I'll double check the we got this whole stack over here of bulk. So we got the bulk over here. So we got $60 right here, and we've got, this is worthless, but to me it's worth something just because I wanna have the set. This guy, how much was this guy worth? Apparently people want to pay $6 for this. So we'll say 6. We'll say 13 for Shalai. We'll say 19. 26 if we include So interestingly, I thought it was Jaya because in the English it's Jaya, but if you look at the katakana, it's Yaya. So okay, so we'll say Yaya or whatever. So this is this together is this is 13. Well, so hold on, these are 14, 19. We'll say $25, and then we did pull Teferi, so that's 25. So we got $40. So I ended up luckily. I think this is actually worth it because we've got here, I think, so like 15. Then we've got the 14 here. We got the, yeah. So it's, wait, no, hold on. So yeah, 14. So that's 30. So that's 30. Sorry, I'm getting a little ass blasted right now just because it's a lot of math and I'm not really good at math. And then I've got the stream jitters. So we've got 14, 20 here. 20, 25, 40. So we've got $40 in these 5 cards alone. Then we've got the 30 here. Let's just say 30, 60. So this is about $100 right here, just from what I pulled. And then we've got that whole stack. So this stack more or less costs $10. And when you think about it, my store sells commons at like 20 cents a pop, 100 or it's 100 yen for 10, so you can get 10 cents per common if you buy it in bulk. I think this is a pretty good deal. I spent $110 on this box, and I think I got some pretty good value of it. I'm going to reevaluate the uncommons, see if I can pull out anything good there, but I'm going to keep it here. My throat's dry. I'm starting to lose the plot. So I hope I had some fun doing this. I actually have a sealed box of Return to Ravnica that I picked up that I would like to open, and I think that'd be pretty fun. I had fun doing this. I hope you guys had fun watching. Dominaria is an exciting set, and I can't wait to play in some drafts next weekend. I have been Jay Contra coming to you live from Japan. This has been my first ever Magic box opening. I'm going to do it again. It was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. See you next time. This is Jay Contra saying thanks for watching, and mahalo.